waste.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood Trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. You may be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
Need something? Got any ale or mead? All right, then.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Until next time, I'm just the cook, lass. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. All right, then.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that. I'll show you what I know.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no! No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing!
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. You're not from around here. That makes two of us. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. All right, then.
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Take a look. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used to be. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Mm-hmm.
I can be a blacksmith someday, Papa? As good as Eorlin Greymane? Or maybe even as good as you?
Oh, I know it. Keep working hard, that's what you're doing, and you could be the greatest blacksmith Skyrim has ever seen.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you're...
Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogbir. You're just in time to say hello to Rogbir. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on!
Not right now.
You betrayed
You tell her
us!
that her uncle is a scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard-headed.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he
Stand
murdered
back.
High King Tori.
Interrupting an execution
By
is a
opening that
serious
gate
crime.
for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Thorig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. On this day, I go to Solengard.
Some gate guard you were!
Oh. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Yes?
He died well.
Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Nord. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of it.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the... more embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn? I trust that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship. Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes,
Do
Madam
enjoy
Ambassador.
yourself. My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking
Please,
filly.
help yourself to more wine.
You there, servant girl.
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim.
No, that's not.
I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
Everyone, I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim.
Go far.
Yes, sir.
Do enjoy yourself.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. Until next time. With the soldiers all fighting in the war, there's nobody to hunt down the bandits. Travel has become dangerous of late.
Yeah, I agree with you. Have you heard any news?
What can I get for you, ma'am? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation. My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told them to cut me off, the frigid bitch. Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose. I need another drink. What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees.
Are nothing more than
But I have nothing to hide.
This world
I'm in from the south on business.
You speak true.
And if you want to do business
Have you
in
heard any
Tamriel
interesting
these
news?
days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the
did
Thalmor,
hear something
like it
rather
or not.
interesting the other day. Apparently, the Red
I need
Raiders
another
were dotting
drink.
in solitude for well over a month, and with no sign of shipping out anytime soon. Some say the ship suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
Safia is far too proud a woman for that.
The hospitality
At least
of the
Ulfric's men are
Thalmor
willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation
They're only
with the
allowed on the
Thalmor.
city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building. They're as poor as wretches.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am. Here you go, miss. Colovian brandy.
Oh, I hope they'll serve the roast venison with the bitter green sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Mains and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Australia Greyman is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted
It is not eyes that reveal another's true nature. It is the heart. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Is my staff?
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these, Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. May wisdom light your path.
Please, help yourself to more wine. Is the food and drink to your liking?
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
It pleases me to hear you say so.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
On the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak
So far, so good.
figuratively, of course.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Fine,
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick.
I heard Elenwen say
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Have you visited?
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
No.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both
I
dead.
hope they'll serve the roast venison with bitter green sauce that we
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own.
this morning?
Over here!
Roll? Sure! Yo! That's the best you could do! Yo!
You'll show it!
Both your life and lands are now forfeit.
You'll!
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! You'll show it!
Most useful?
You'll show it!
We have other informants who are less offensive. But no one else has brought you such valuable information. No more! I yield!
Did you hear something? You'll show it! You'll talk! You'll show it!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
You'll show it! You'll show it! You'll show it!
See you burn! Dog!
You'll
Kill me!
You'll show it! You'll
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive?
Coming right up.
I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
Until then, I've no ale for you.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go.
Coming right up.
You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.